Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to give all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakal Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that do this work in truth and sincerity. And the title of this lesson is going to be, basically, don't cause your own suffering. And, basically to be subtle. Within this society, which when you go into the word subtle, which we're gonna get the definition of, is basically means to be discreet. And what motivated me to do this video was, uh, you know, there was this guy that I knew, a guy that I associated with in the world. You know, we grew up together, whatnot, and grade school, and basically he just got out of jail or whatnot, and I happened to run into him or whatnot, and basically he didn't learn from anything. He didn't learn his demeanor, his character, his nothing about him made him change into being a man. His experience within jail didn't make him humble or anything. He was just off the flap, off of anything, off the top of his head. You're gonna respect my mind. And what else? I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna say what I want to say when I want to say it. And even though he wasn't expressing that energy towards me, the energy that he was giving off is just very reckless. And you know, uh, anybody who is like that, basically they don't dwell within wisdom. Eventually at some point you burn bridges, you make your life difficult. And this was an example to me and through the spirit of how not to be. You know, and why this truth is so precious, because I used to almost be in the like manner of him, of being, oh, you gonna feel my presence, or you gonna respect my mind, and you know, you gonna listen to what I gotta say. You know, but thankfully, because the mercy and the grace of the Lord, I don't walk that way. I don't move that way. I don't associate with people that are in that mind frame. You know, and it's preserved me from death. All right, it preserved me from sorrows because of that, man. All right, but people, they're caught up in that philosophy and that mindset, so they fall by that. They fall by that demon. Okay, so this is a quick scripture. This is Isaiah 51:20. It says, "Thy sons have fainted; they lie at the head of all the streets, as a wild bull in a net." That's right. So our people have fainted from what? The true ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They've got into the mindset of these drug dealers and these gangbangers and these scammers and all these type of forms of wickedness. Our people are fully engulfed into those things. They're engulfed into those lives. Okay. All right. They believe in them. So what? They act on them. All right. And it says, as a wild bull in a net. That's our people. They are as wild bulls in a net, man. All right. And if you a wild bull in your net, man, you ever seen a wild bull in a net? That mug is bucking, kicking, every way. All right, it's just it's just trying to it's just trying to get out, man. All right, and that's likening to our people because what? They're wild bulls in the net because this net, this snare, this way of Esau has taken a hold of them, man, and they don't have no guidance. They don't have no influencers besides these rappers. They don't have no counsel. Right? They don't have no guidance. They have no leaders, true leaders. All right. So what? That's the reason why they act out the way they act and act like bulls. All right. It says they are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy Lord. All right. And our people are just totally wicked, man. Totally wicked. They don't regard the Lord. They don't care. They just off to do whatever they want, man. Say whatever they want. Do whatever they want. Act off, act off of instincts instead of the spirit, man. And that's carnal. And the ways of that is death. You know. This is let's see here. This is Proverbs 25:28. He that have no rule over his spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Right? So if you don't have no rule over your spirit, you're like a city that has no walls, man. Anybody able to get in and get out. Anybody able to trigger you. Any little thing is able to take you out of your character, take you out of your mood. You can be in a good mood. Somebody tell you something, bam, your mood is destroyed. You're angry. You're cursing. You're belligerent. You're letting people see this certain side of you. You know, you're letting these people see your hand. Man, don't let these people see your hand, man. You know, don't let these people know who you are. Don't let these people see that side of you, man. All right. But that's how somebody is that doesn't have the truth, man. All right. They let them see and know everything about them, which isn't wise, man. Okay. This is Matthew 16. No, Shalaki. This is Matthew 10:16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. That's right, man. So, we have to be wise as serpents, and harmless as doves around these average day people. All right. Around the people that we work with, around the people that we have, around our family members. All right. At one point, when we first came into the truth, the first thing that we did was tell our friends and our family that they were Israelites. All right. And probably most time than not, you rebuked them. You may have cursed them out, told them that they're wicked. In some cases, some brothers' cases. But as you grow and you get seasoned, you realize that that's not the best thing to do. You just let them do whatever they want to do. All right. And you continue in your path. You work on your salvation with fear and trembling. All right. Don't worry about them. All right. Let the just be just and let the wicked be wicked, as the scriptures say. You just work on your journey, your path, your straight gate. Okay. Because what we know that this truth is not for everyone. All right. We're going to continue here. All right. This is Sirach 32:7. Speak, young men, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked, Shalakia, Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. All right, so you may be amongst these people at your job. You may be amongst uh, your family members or whatever, and they may be speaking about, I don't know, uh, uh, let's see, what's going on in the wars out there with them in the Middle East. All right, or Western Asia. All right, all right, or which is the correct way of saying the Middle East. You know, uh, the water to the Elder Malcolm for that information. But they may be speaking about, you know, the war that's going on out there in Israel, or they may be speaking about pro-life, or they may be speaking about pro-choice. You know, so you have these different topics, and you don't want these people to put you in a category of people. All right. Uh, uh, they may ask you about it. How you feel about the situation? How you feel about politics? How you feel about this, that, and the third? And you have to use wisdom. I don't get into politics, man. I'm not really about that. Oh, what religion are you? I'm not really a religious person. I don't really get into that too much. You don't want these people to put a title or a label on you. You want to be, again, a mystery to these people. And makes me think about, as a '90s baby. If you brothers remember, when you watch, Pokemon and all those shows used to come on in the morning. You know, uh, they'll say, "What's that Pokemon?" Right? They have a question mark on them. You want to be the guy that has the question mark. All right, on their face. All right, of I don't know anything really about this guy. I don't really know too much about this guy. I want to get to know this guy. You know, that's what you want these people to be like, man. You want them to not know who you are, what your intentions are, how you think. You know, you want to remain anonymous. Okay. It says comprehending much in few words. It says be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. So you know what's going on, but you're not giving them the information. All right. You know what's exactly what they're talking about, but you're not giving your 2 cents because you're not giving them the opportunity to put you in the category. You're not giving them an opportunity to hate you for any particular reason, you know? Because as soon as people figure you out, they put you in categories. Or he's the one that believes in pro-choice, or he's the one that believes in pro-life, or he's the one that believes, and it's okay for your child to pick his gender or whatever you want. You know all the bullshit and folly that goes on within Babylon. You know, because by ways of that, what people do, they put you in a category, and they say, well, we know not to speak on those particular things because that might trigger them. No, you don't want them to know that about you. You want to know that about them, to use that for your benefit. Oh, he's that type of person. Okay, he believes in that. Okay, I know what to say when I'm around him. Let these people talk, man. You know, let them expose themselves, man. But for us, remain silent. Okay, this is Proverbs 29:11. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it until afterwards. That's right. So, a wise man keep it until after, man. But a fool, what I'ma say whatever I want. I'ma do whatever I want. These people gonna feel my presence. They gonna this, that, That's not the spirit to have, man. All right. And with that, you burn bridges, you make your life hard, so forth and so on, man. All right. You give these people a reason to put blame and hate on you. All right. When we're supposed to be the blameless. All right. We're supposed to be the wise men. All right. It's a Sirach 20:7. It says, a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity. But a babbler and a fool will regard no time. He ain't gonna regard no time. You know, as we regard these times that we are not right now, do we not? So when we bring out particular topics, do we not hold our tongue on certain key words that may trigger the rhythms of, getting our channel knocked down, or you know, this, that, and the third? Yeah, we do. All right. But a fool, he ain't gonna regard nothing. All right. He gonna spill out anything and everything. All right. He that useth many words shall be abhorred, and he that taketh to himself authority therein shall be hated. That's right, man. So basically, you don't want to put yourself in a situation to where, you know, the words that you say again bring sorrow to your life. All right. Don't cause your own sorrow by being that way. People hating you because you don't know how to act in the spirit, or that you don't know how to control your spirit. All right. Because you can't be peaceable with all men. All right. This is one backing that up. This is Luke 16:9. And I say unto you, make to yourselves friends of the mammon of unrighteousness, that when ye fall, they may receive you into everlasting habitations. That's right. So basically, you want to be at peace with the unrighteous. You want to not cause them to hate you for any particular reason. You want to deal with them accordingly, deal with them righteously, and I basically gain somewhat of a associate or a friend. All right, to where it'll be beneficial for you later on. All right, getting a promotion at a job, getting a job opportunity. Okay, this, that, and the third. All right, so that's how it can benefit you. But if you're reckless and you're going off the mouth, those benefits and those things are not going to come to you. All right, because you don't know how to rule your spirit. All right, you burnt those bridges. All right, but a man of understanding and wisdom, he uses discretion. All right, he knows how to talk to people with smooth words. All right, and in the end, that it be for his benefit. Okay. Matter of fact, let's go here to the scriptures, man. Let's go to because wisdom preserves us, right? Wisdom preserves us, and since we got this truth, knowledge, and understanding, we move within the wisdom. All right, we move within the fear of the Lord. All right, in the ways of the Lord. So therefore, what our life prosper, as the scriptures say, meditate on these things day and night. You shall have great success. Right. So if you meditate on the scriptures and doing those things, then guess what? You're gonna have success. All right. You're gonna have peace. All right. This is Proverbs 16:7. It says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. That's right. So when you walking and you moving in the spirit and not carnality, All right. What? Your enemies are at peace with you, man. All right. You'll get those promotions. You'll get those jobs that you pray for because you're not moving carnally. All right. You're not moving carnally. All right. So let's see. Let's go here. All right. This is Proverbs 1 and 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to whom wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equality, to give sub subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. See? So when we go into this word, let's go into it real quick. Let's go into it real quick. Bear with me just for a second, okay? Go to Proverbs, the blue letter, and we're gonna go to the word subtlety, and we're gonna also get um, discretion. It says craftiness, online Bible usage. It says craftiness, prudence. Okay, let's see what the definition of prudent is. Carefulness. Okay, knowing how to avoid embarrassment or distress. That's right. Discretion to practice affairs, right? Discretion in practical affairs. That's right. So knowing how to congregate with these people, without creating embarrassment or shame or any of that or blame to the truth. It says prudence, the ability to govern and discipline oneself by using by the use of reason. All right, skill and good judgment in the use of resources, caution or circumspection as to danger or risk. That's beautiful. All right, and that's in the Webster Dictionary, by the way. All right. So yeah, man, caution or circumspection as to danger or risk. All right, danger. Somebody who isn't prudent, somebody who isn't wise in the words and just going off the way they go off, death can follow you, man. Oh, excuse me, brother. I didn't mean to step on your shoe. Excuse me, brother. Let me pass through here. Rather than, you walking in that motherfucker like you own it, you know, get out my way. Oh, is that a problem? You looking at me sideways, because the risk of getting into an altercation or the words that you speak can get you into an altercation, get you in a fight, and can risk your freedom. You can get hurt. That's a risk, all right? Or you can hurt him. That's a risk, all right, as well, because he gets hurt. You go to jail, you got charges against you. Say you knock Jake out, right? His head hit the ground and kill him, all right? That's a risk. Now your freedom is taken away from you because you didn't make a wise decision. All right, you moved off the carnality, you moved off the flesh. All right. But wisdom preserves us from this, man, Akim. All right. One other word that I wanted to get was discretion. All right. Let's go ahead and listen to this one.
Strong's H 4209. Mezima.
All right, and it says witty. It says let's see if they got anything here. Let's go to the root word. Okay, it says to have a thought, devise, plan, consider, purpose, to consider, fix through, upon, to propose, devise, to plot. So you gotta have discretion, meaning that you gotta think it through with your mind, so that way the things that you say or the actions that you put forth isn't anything that's gonna cause you any type of harm or put you in any particular situation to where you can't get out of. All right. Now let's continue here. Right. All right. This is I got two more scriptures here. This is Proverbs 4 and 5. It says, "Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all get understanding." So, through wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we understand how to move, how to deal with people. And through that, what it says, it says, "Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee." All right, she's gonna preserve you. All right, wisdom is gonna preserve us in these last days. All right, the spirit is gonna preserve us in these last days. So that's the reason why we have to continue in the spirit, continue to move in the spirit, continue to encourage uh uh encourage the movement of the spirit, so that way we can make it to the end. All right, so we're gonna get let's see here. I just want to get that word preserve. I just want to see if it have anything there. If not, we can move on.
Strong's H 8104. Shamer. Shamer.
All right, and to preserve, it says to keep, guard, observe, give heed, to take. It says to keep, have charge of, to keep, guard, keep watch, and ward. It says protect, save life. Okay. So when you have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you move and it guards you from those type of spirits, because you like, oh, I'm not gonna react to this guy. All right, I'm not gonna move in that type of manner. You know, I'm not gonna go off my. I'm not gonna let him see that side of me, man. All right, I'm not gonna let him see my hand. All right, I'm gonna just go about my business and continue on, man. All right, this is the last scripture right here. This is Sirach 21:26. It says, "The heart of fools is in their mouth, but the mouth of the wise is in their heart." That's right. So a fool, he's going to utter all his mouth. He's not going to regard nothing. Okay. And with that comes death. Okay. If you're moving in that light, if you're moving in that sense, that's death, man. All right. It's better to be quiet. The apostle always say you have two ears and one mouth for a reason. All right. Two ears to hear, and a mouth to speak whenever it's time for things to be spoken of. You know. But with that, I think the point has been made. Lord willing, the video was edifying. Again, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that do this work in truth and sincerity. Until the next time, Lord willing, I say Shalom.